Hi everyone and welcome to another interesting episode of the Hub Talk session. Well, today we get to talk about something so awesome. Let me not just say awesome, but it's beyond awesome and interesting. So it's a topic called the state of human rights in Africa. So today we get to look at what status quo our human rights have attained. Are we enjoying the human rights as we should be enjoying them? So we'll basically be answering that question. So there are a number of questions which I've lined up to our guests and they'll be responding to those particular questions. So I won't be posing them. So all what they'll do is get to answer the questions as outlined to them. So today on this awesome episode, the first one to get to talk about the state of human rights in Africa is none other than Ishaya Sande from Nigeria. He'll get to introduce himself. So, people, get your notepads, get your pen, and be ready to take note of whatever they'll say because it's going to be a very educating journey. So, enjoy. My name is Davison Mwale.
I am Ishaya Sunday, a college degree holder in financial accounting and also a human rights activist in Nigeria. So I am going to answer some few questions here with me. The first one, do you think human rights are important? Well, yes, human rights are very important because when you are talking about rights, it focuses on freedom, protection, status, or benefit for the right holders. Human rights are matters of paramount importance. If human rights did not have priority, they would not have the ability to compete with other powerful considerations such as national stability and security, individual and national self-determination, and national global prosperity. High priority here does not mean, however, that human rights are absolute. James Griffin says, and I quote, human rights should be understood as resistance to trade-offs, but not to resistance. Further, there seems to be priority variation within human rights. For example, when the right to life conflicts with the right to privacy, the latter will generally be overweight. So question number 2, why are they important? Well, like I said earlier, human rights are important because it deals with freedom of individuals, their protection, their status, and of course, their life. The next question, do you feel human rights have attained or will attain their purpose? When the Universal Declaration of Human Rights was adopted by the 56 members of the United Nations, the vote was unanimous, although 8 nations chose to abstain. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, commonly referred to as the International Magna Carta, extended the revolution in international law ushered in by the United Nations Charter, namely that how a government treats its own citizens is now a matter of legitimate international concern and not simply a domestic issue. Although a declaration is not a legally binding document, if you look at what is happening in some parts of African countries especially, I think human rights has not been attained. There is still a long way in achieving that. The next question, What is the current status of human rights in Nigeria and Africa? Human rights in Africa and Nigeria in particular has been punctured. Let's look at Section 33, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution. It provides that every person has a right to life, and no one shall be deprived intentionally of his right, save in execution of the sentence of a court in respect of a criminal offense of which he has been found guilty. Right to life is alienable right and must be valued. The state has the duty to protect lives and properties of citizens of Nigeria and non-Nigeria alike. So human rights in Nigeria is really below average.